but welcome back to the State of Wrestling. Just want to give you guys an update of where I've been over the last year. Me and my wife had a new baby last August. He's over a year old now, and I also have a 6-year-old son. And I just really didn't have time to do any more uploads here on YouTube. And then, over the last year, I'd go on and check once in a while on YouTube. And, my views just kept going up and up and up, and I'm over 220,000 now, over 100 subscribers, and I want to thank all of you personally. That is awesome, and I'm committed now to doing one show a week. I got a new format. I'm going to be doing, I don't know if anybody out there watches Aftermath with Arda Okel, Renee Paquette, and Jimmy Corderas. It's going to be kind of similar to that. I used to review the show, talk about results of every match. Now I'm just going to tell you what I liked about the show and what I didn't like about the show. And I'm going to pick a match of the night from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. Last night I attended a WWE live event in my hometown of Sarnia, Ontario, Canada, and it was awesome. It was a great show. Fan interaction was great with the guys. Me and a guy from work, one of my buddies from work, we went and we showed up a little early. Got some pictures outside of some of the guys. Daniel Bryan, gave us a little nod, and everyone was chanting yes to him, and he was going no, and it was funny. Sheamus gave us a wave and that, and it was cool. That was outside before the show. Inside the show, a lot of really good matches. Like I said, a lot of awesome fan interaction at the end of the show. Sheamus went around. The guy stopped at every person around ringside, through the aisle, along the front row of the stands on each side. He came over to us. We actually got to touch the title belt, which was really cool. And then in the parking lot of the show after, some of the guys were coming out, and most of them would just kind of wave and say thanks. And then Wade Barrett actually came over and shook our hands and said, "Thanks for coming out. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate all of you guys." And it was a great moment. I mean, how often do you get to meet these guys? Not that often, and it was really cool. And I actually picked up a couple cool souvenirs at the show. There's an autographed CM Punk picture, and then the man I met last night and got to touch his title, Sheamus' autograph there. If you guys can see that, it was a cool night. So anyway, let's get on with the show, State of Wrestling. We're gonna start out each week like this. We're gonna talk about headlines and rumors in the world of wrestling. John Cena will be out 4 to 6 weeks. He had elbow surgery. However, he will be on Raw this week. We all know John Cena. We all know how he is, how quickly he recovers from things like this. I think he will be at the next pay-per-view. Alex Riley has had surgery on an elbow and a knee. Another guy's going to be out for a while. 3 surgeries this week in the WWE. Christian also has shoulder surgery. Kind of explains why he hasn't been on SmackDown in a while. Jeff Hardy is rumored to be wanting a WWE return once his TNA contract expires in 2013. I've always been a Jeff Hardy fan up until the whole drug thing and some of the other stuff he's done, but he's getting his life back together. He's cleaning up. He's becoming a lot better, and I think I'd welcome Jeff Hardy back to the WWE. WWE is considered bringing back Nexus, and I can vouch for this myself, being at the live show last night. When Wade Barrett came out, everyone was chanting Nexus, and apparently that's been happening at a lot of shows, and they're considering bringing it back. I think it would be pretty good. The Big Show returned at a live event this past weekend and faced CM Punk. This is interesting. When Big Show left, he was a heel. He faced CM Punk in the main event, and he was the face of the match. I think it was rumored that Big Show's going to be facing Sheamus in the next feud for Sheamus. With John Cena being out, I'm not sure exactly where they're going to go with this. It's things in the WWE change in a heartbeat. Also, everybody of course knows about Jerry Lawler's heart attack last week on Raw. I'm sure you all know he's at home now. There's some videos up on different wrestling sites on the internet. Check those out. One of him, actually, an interview of him talking about his heart attack and that. And we definitely wish the King the best, and hopefully we'll see him back on Raw. Speaking of Raw, let's get to what I liked and what I disliked about Monday Night Raw. What I liked about Raw was the job that JBL and JR did on commentary in place of Jerry Lawler. They did a great job. I mean, that broadcast team of Cole, JBL, and JR was great in my opinion. And I thought they really did a good job. What I did not like about Monday Night Raw was the opening segment where Paul Heyman came out and talked for CM Punk. As you can tell, I'm a CM Punk fan. I got the autograph, I got that. This, by the way, isn't mine. This is my son's. He's also a wrestling fan. My 6-year-old son's, not the baby. But I thought, a little props in the background might be kind of like a backdrop. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. CM Punk did not need Paul Heyman to talk for him. CM Punk is the best talker in the WWE. I don't understand why, for a second, yeah, Paul Heyman's great on the microphone, no question about it. But why do we need Paul Heyman to talk for CM Punk? To me, it didn't make any sense. The match of the night, in my opinion, was the main event, John Cena and Sheamus teaming up with Del Rio and CM Punk. I thought that the ending was good. You know how they're doing the whole referee controversy right now storyline. And I thought, it ended good how Punk left his foot on the rope for it seemed like 5 minutes. I don't know. I don't think it was that long, but in my opinion, that was the match of the night. Moving on now to something I never talked about here on the State of Wrestling before, and I'm going to talk about it now because I feel really strongly that it is a great product, and that's NXT. If you haven't watched the new NXT, it airs here in Canada. It also airs around the world. I'm not sure if it airs in the States or not, except for on WWE.com, but watch it. This is the best wrestling you will see, and that's what I liked about NXT this week, is the wrestling. I mean, they have some great, really great performers in there. They got Cassius Ohno, Seth Rollins, Richie Steamboat, the list goes on and on, the Ascension, a lot of great wrestlers there. What I did not like on NXT this week is the new gimmick that they're giving Leo Kruger. If you watch the early episodes of NXT, Leo Kruger was very good. He was although I can see why they kind of switched it up, because he kind of had the whole Damian Sandow, Hunter Hearst Helmsley type arrogance to him. And now he's kind of like this crazy poacher or something. I don't know. It's just really weird. Match of the night was Seth Rollins versus Rick Victor. Rick Victor is a Canadian wrestler, trained in the Hart family. And really, I don't want anybody to get offended by this, but he reminded me a lot of Chris Benoit and his style and that. And Seth Rollins, of course, is, if you haven't seen him wrestle, check it out on YouTube. Check it out wherever you can. Guy is amazing. Went by Tyler Black in Ring of Honor. SmackDown. What I liked about SmackDown this week was the tag team wrestling. I mean, finally they're bringing tag team wrestling back, and it was everywhere on SmackDown this week. I think we had probably 4 or 5 tag team matches. What I dislike about SmackDown, and this is kind of I liked it, but I also didn't like it, was Daniel Bryan and Kane were on SmackDown constantly. They were the entire show. Yeah, they're entertaining, but don't overkill it. I mean, too much too soon, It's too much of a good thing, I think, in my opinion. The match of the night was, in my opinion, Alberto Del Rio and Dolph Ziggler against Sheamus and Randy Orton. Another tag match there. Alright, so that's the new format. Tell me what you guys think. I really appreciate all the subscribers. Give me some more subscribers. That'd be awesome. I mean, maybe we can reach 200 subscribers and 400,000 views. That would be great. Just want to mention the theme song that you heard tonight is my buddy's band, The Uncertain Bond Tub. They got a YouTube channel here. Check it out. Also, the State of Wrestling is on Twitter, so you can follow me on Twitter at State of Wrestling, minus the G at the end. You can see it on the screen here. That's at State of Wrestling, minus the G, on Twitter. And I'm also going to be having a Facebook page. I'll put that up soon. Alright, that's it for this week in the State of Wrestling. I'll see you next Sunday.